Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope all of you are having a great day so far. Happy Thursday. Now this is your third stimulus check update and third stimulus package update. In this video, I'll be going over the latest information surrounding a third round of stimulus checks. Now as Congress debates Joe Biden's request for a $1.9 trillion relief package, be sure to stay until the end of the video. At the end of the video, I'll be revealing the exact dates as to when we should expect to receive a third stimulus check. And before we get into the video, it would mean a lot to me if you guys could subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. On this channel, I was provided with the most up-to-date and reliable stimulus check information, so be sure to subscribe. My message to our politicians is to help the American people. The great American people need help now. Folks, I wanted to remind you that I'm still doing an Amazon gift card giveaway. This Friday, I'll be announcing the winner of an additional $100 free Amazon gift card. If you'd like to enter the giveaway, all that you have to do is subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, give this video a like, and leave me a comment down below.
Not be distracted or delayed from our work that we are doing, again, to crush the virus, to meet the economic needs of the American people, and to do so in a way that is fair and just. It's absolutely appalling, and I think that the focus has to be on the Republican leadership of this House of Representatives.
1.9 trillion? Probably not. Especially since we just did a massive stimulus in late December. So we're going to have to wait to see exactly how much money is going to be spent in this next stimulus and what the true benefits, where that money is really going to go. But yeah, we'll see something, probably sooner rather than later.
And that $1.9 trillion relief package does include $1,400 stimulus checks. But one thing it lacks is the support of many Republicans, and even some Democrats, such as Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Representative Omar, do not want $1,400 stimulus checks, and instead, they're pushing for $2,000 monthly payments. Everybody, I would like to know what you think in the comments down below. Should we get a $2,000 monthly stimulus check until the pandemic is over, or a $1,400 one-time stimulus payment?
Well, first of all, I appreciate the letter from the members, but most of the questions, the items on their list have already been done. Perhaps they were not aware, and I take responsibility for them not being aware in terms of use of their MRA funds and some of the other issues that are in there. Today, when I meet with General Honore, he is looking at members here, members at home, and in between.
President Congress and the White House rejected a Republican pitch to split Joe Biden's $1.9 trillion offer into smaller chunks on Thursday. Yes, folks, the Republicans wanted to split Joe Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus package into several parts.
Down from 41% growth in the prior quarter. Now, the report only adds intrigue to the next move from the Federal Reserve. So what is the true state of the U.S. economy, and really what must be done at this point to bring it back to 100% health? Let's ask former chief economist at J.P. Morgan Chase, Anthony Chan, along with First Trust Advisors chief economist Brian Wesbury. Two of the best. Brian, let me start with you. Just your assessment of the GDP report and where we are in this economy right now.
Yeah, you know, Charles, if you kind of, we think about 2020, the first stimulus was winding down when we went into the fourth quarter. Then we started new shutdowns, and then we didn't pass the second stimulus until late. And what got caught in the middle was that fourth quarter GDP number. I'm really interested about what happens from here, and it looks like the first quarter, it starts out pretty low.
A state Joe Biden lost by 3 points voted to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. 8 states and over 40 cities have adopted laws to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. During the last session of Congress, the House did the right thing under the leadership of Speaker Pelosi and Chairman Scott, and I applaud them and the entire House for their efforts. And they passed legislation to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour, and I have no doubt that they will do it once again. Now, at this moment in history, the issue of raising the minimum wage rests in the U.S. Senate.
16 bipartisan senators discussed the aid plan with Biden administration officials on Sunday. While the lawmakers agreed on the need for vaccine distribution money, many questioned the overall price tag. Remember, folks, Joe Biden's trying to approve a $1.9 trillion bill, and the new Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and the new Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said he is open to using the budget reconciliation process that will allow Democrats to pass legislation with a majority vote. Joe Biden said Monday that it would take weeks for Congress to finish talks around a stimulus relief deal. Now, despite Biden's call for unity, Democrats said the stubbornly high unemployment numbers in the U.S. economy will leave them unwilling to waste time and has already appealed directly to Republican and Democratic lawmakers while signaling his priority to press ahead. Joe Biden said today in the Oval Office, "We've got a lot to do, and the first thing we've got to do is get this stimulus package passed." Everybody tell me in the comments down below, do you think that Joe Biden will be able to pass a third stimulus package with the help of the Republicans and the Democrats? Leave your comments down below. Now, the standoff over Biden's first legislative priority is turning the new rescue plan into a political test of his new administration, of Democratic control of Congress, and of the role of Republicans. So Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and House Speaker Pelosi are currently laying the groundwork to start the reconciliation process in approving a stimulus bill and sending out third stimulus checks. They are drafting a budget reconciliation bill that would start the process to pass the relief package with a simple 51-vote Senate majority, rather than a 60-vote threshold typically needed in the Senate to advance legislation. Joe Biden told reporters, "I don't expect we know we'll have an agreement until we get right to the very end of this process, which will probably happen in a couple of weeks." He said a decision on whether to use the budget reconciliation process to pass the relief package with only Democratic votes will depend upon how these negotiations go. Joe Biden noted that Democratic lawmakers in Congress should ultimately decide how to proceed with trying to pass legislation. Now, passing stimulus relief is one of Joe Biden's top priorities since he entered office last Wednesday. He said the healthcare system and economy need an immediate jolt as the pandemic weighs them down. Senators that Joe Biden spoke to agreed that producing and distributing shots is their top priority. However, a handful of Republican and Democratic senators continue to question the price tag of Joe Biden's stimulus relief bill. The administration now faces a dilemma. As the Senate group pledges to continue its talks, the White House could choose to get behind a smaller, bipartisan bill if one develops. Otherwise, Democrats can put at least some of their relief priorities into legislation that could pass in the majority vote through budget reconciliation. So if you own resources over the SSI limit, you may be able to get the SSI benefits while trying to sell all those resources. And not all of your resources count toward the SSI resource limit.
Last year, it was so much cash that, yeah, some of it was saved, but a lot of it was spent. And I think another round of cash that's even more than last time will also have a stimulative impact. The question is, have we discovered free money?